This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Down the left sideline, Mecole Hardman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And some room to roam now. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Waddle, the motion man right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. This is 2nd and 8. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. You talk about this Jets defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit. And now they're out executing.
Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. In motion right, that's Claypool. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. The Dolphins sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
7 yards there and a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout here, an injured player, and that's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort. Now a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown. That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. He'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. But Charles, you know, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room? Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it. On second down, a run by Achane. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. On now the Miami field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him. Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4. I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. Repeat of the last play, going to Mechie here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. There's McCole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, trying to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. Locates Hardman for another catch. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Waddle, the motion man right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we agree. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give this to Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, it's Achane. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Chase Claypool. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Achane. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Back to throw here. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. They're going to look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down now, it's Ali, and he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. They'll run on first down. Ali. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. On second down, it's Ali, and he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 18-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards, sets up a 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Ali, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Second down, 8 yards to go. Throwing Tua. On second down, they'll run it here. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. So the Jets now down 24-17. Just under 2 minutes to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here comes 2nd down at 5. They'll look to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. He's back to throw. And he will find his man Samuel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Right side complete to Mechie. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. And he's got it. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Second down, goal to go. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's first down. Now Tua. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
On first down, back to Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. 2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. A run now from Achane. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. Now run by HN. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Now Tua. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Final minute of overtime. Remember, of course, no double overtime. So it's a tie if it ends like this. It's second down. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, what? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not surprised it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for Miami, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.